Alright, this is Dustin Burrell with CIS 240. We're doing activity 8.5 in the book on page 344, configuring and testing a GPO. Alright, so the first thing is to get into your activity and use activity directory users and computers if necessary, which I will need to do. Let me get rid of that. I don't need the server manager open because I have two tabs right here for my group policy management console in my activity directory users and computers console. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get rid of the server manager right now because I just don't need it. But if you didn't have these icons set up at the bottom like I do, you would have to go into your server manager right here, go up to tools, find your activity directory for users and computers. So here's our activity directory for users and computers. It's gonna lag a little bit. Hopefully it gets here soon. I'm trying to do a faster video this time. Okay, go to computers, which mine's already highlighted. And I already found out that I need to do something real quick. Let's get the test OUI. Go into test OUI. This is where the computer is. We need to actually drag this back to computers. And yes, see that, how I did that? We're going to do the exact same thing. Go to computers and now drag this to test OU3, how we're supposed to, in the steps in the book. And as that message shows up, just click yes, you want to move it from computers folder to test OU3 folder. Now that you've done that, open up the group policy management console, and like I said, I have it right down here. If you didn't have it set up down here like I did, go into your server manager, up the tools, scroll down to group policy management, and that's how you get there. So as we get to group policy, right click the GPO3, and the link is already enabled, that's good, and we're going to click edit to open it. Click to expand the computer configuration, click to expand policies. After you expand the policies, expand the Windows settings. After you expand the Windows settings, expand the security settings. After you expand your security settings, go to local policies and expand that. And then click on the user rights assessment right here. Click on it. And out of all these commands, I want you to go to the in the right pane, double click allow log on locally. Double click it. Properties box opens up. Notice that the policy setting is currently not defined. Click the define these policies checkbox right here. And then click add user or group. As you add a group, browse first. And then we're going to type administrators. Oh wait, just administrator. Hold on. Yes, it is administrators plural. Check the names. And then hit OK. Hit OK on the add user group. Then OK on the allow log on local properties box. After we do all three of those things, we're going to go to 410 win8 and log on as an administrator. So go over to your 41 win8 administrator, or 410 win8 computer. Click on here. And as it slowly gets there, we're going to log on as administrator. So we don't want test user, we want other user. We want 410 server 2012 /administrator. Wait a second. I did the wrong password. Okay. So now we're going to be logging on to 410win8 as the administrator. And as soon as we get there, click on the desktop, which is on the bottom left-hand corner over here. Click on the desktop. And then right-click Start as soon as it's ready. And then go to Run. And my command should already be in here, seccpoll.msc. Go ahead and click on that. It'll pull up the, oh gosh, what is it called? The local, hold on, it's right up here. The local security policy. And as you get to the local security policy, open dialog box, open the local policies, expand it, and then click on user rights assessment assignment again. Okay, now notice right here. If the allow log on local policy doesn't have a domain GPO icon, which it does, the policy hasn't been updated yet on your 410win8 computer. If so, do the following. Choose the local security policy MMC, open the command prompt window, and type GP update. So mine's already updated, but this is what you would do if it wasn't updated. So we'll get out of here, out of the local security policy, because we're imagining that it's not updated right now, and I'm showing you what you would do if you needed to update it. So go here and open up your command prompt. And the command that we want to give the command prompt is GP update. Oops. Press enter, and what this is going to do, it's going to update all of our policies. Immediately updates group policies on the local computer. When it's finished, open the local security policy management screen again, which we were just at. Go to run. Enter in this command. Pulls up your local security policy console. Open up your local policies expanse. User right assignment. Okay. In the right pane, double click log on locally again. In the list box of user and groups, click administrators. Neither the add user or group nor the remove button is active because no users, not even administrators, can override domain policies on the local computer. Click cancel to get out of it. Now we're going to log off 410win8 and then try to log back on as a test user. Now, like I told you, my stuff is already updated, and this is supposed to send you a message saying it's not going to work to get in. It's going to let me in because I've already done my configurations. But we'll play along like we're going to have a problem when I try to log in. So, let's go back to logging in for Win8. You'd want to go to other user, and all you need to do is type in test user 1. My password's a little different than just. Okay, there, good. That is the message I want. The sign-in method you're trying to use isn't allowed. For more info, contact your network administrator. So hit OK. On 410 server 1, change to allow. So now we gotta go back over to 410 server 1 and change this allow log on locally policy on GPO 3. Let's make sure this is on GPO 3. Okay, group policy management editor. Okay, we're good. By clearing the define, okay. So double click in here, clear to define these policy settings. Checkbox, and then click OK to close the properties dialog box. Alright. On 410.win8, try to log on as test user again. So we'll go back here, try to log on as test user again. Okay, it's already set up for us. You'll probably get the same message about not being able to log on because the policy hasn't been updated yet. Click OK. We're going to click OK. We're going to come down here, all the way over to our right. Right-click this, and then restart it. Recall that the computer policies are updated every 90 minutes or when the computer restarts. So after we restart this, we're going to be able to log in as a test user. And I'm going to pause it for now. Okay, so I just got done logging in after restarting, and as you can see this time, it let me in. That's because it got updated on everything with our configurations. And that one key, the one key step that we did, guys, was clearing define these policy settings checkbox, which was located inside the properties box of the allow log on locally command inside the user rights assessment, which is inside the local policies. Okay, now that we're back here, only an administrator can run the local security policies MMC, but there's a workaround with the run as command. On the desktop, right click start. So we need to get back into our desktop on right here and right click start and click command prompt, but go to the administrator one. As you go here, you're going to be prompted for some credentials and type in administrator PASSRD01, capital P, by the way. And as soon as we're logged into that through the administrator, we can go to our command prompt window. And the command that we want to enter in here is the one we entered in earlier, seccpol.msc. As soon as you enter this, you're going to pull up your local policy console. And it may just take a second. There we go. This is such a better video than the last one. The last one was ridiculous how long I was taking. Okay, so expand your local policies. Click on your user rights assignment. Double click on allow log on locally. Look at all that we have up there now. Isn't that cool? Okay. Now that you notice that this right is now assigned for a local GPO rather than a domain GPO, so you can make changes if needed. Click OK. The last thing we gotta do is go over to server 1. Get out of, hold on a sec. Go to server 1. Unlink GPO. Take it from there. It's not there. There we go. Where's our GPO? There's our, no, hold on a second. Hold on. Alright, I got a little lost for a second there. I had to pause it. So when you get to the GPO3 here on the group policy management console in 410 server 1, right click it and then disable the link. Okay guys, that's the last step you need to do for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Log off 418. Stay logged on if you're doing the Linux activity for 410 server. This is Dustin Burrell. Thanks for watching my video. Have a wonderful night.